YouTube, what's good? Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks. I was supposed to make this video like 2 weeks ago. Anyway, what is going on with USA Truck? Well, there's a lot of complaints out there, so we're about to talk about it. So before we do, ladies and gentlemen, I know you could be anywhere else on YouTube, but the fact that you chose to click on my channel, I greatly appreciate it too. So, first things first, today is my birthday. As you see, I'm still out here making money. So, birthday, no birthday, we rolling. Alright, so, I left off my last video, I said I was getting into something a little different. Doing something that I didn't think I would be getting back into. And what that is touching freight. To me, touching freight. So, 3 weeks ago, USA offered anybody to come on a Family Dollar account, and I hopped on it. I said last time that they offered an account, if they were going to offer an account in Virginia, then I would do it. So, yeah, they offered a Family Dollar account in Virginia, and I hopped on it. I knew exactly where the DC was, because it's in from Royal, Virginia. For those of y'all that have been following me long enough, you know that my last job that I had before I came to USA was in Front Royal, Virginia, which I was on the Ferguson account. The Ferguson place is right around the corner from the the Family Dollar distribution center. So I, familiar with that area, knew exactly where it was and all that good stuff. So, this is this is going into week number 4. And how is it? So far, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't really have too many complaints. It's work, and it's different from Dollar General, because with Dollar General, when you unloaded the trailer, they had the stuff on the rolltainers that you can roll off the trailer and you roll it into the store. The Family Dollar account, you have your rollers that you hook up, and you touch every piece that's in the trailer. Every piece. So that's the difference between Dollar General and Family Dollar. Both of them had their pros and cons, but both of them are work either way. So it is what it is. I don't mind the work. It doesn't bother me. I think, when I'm done unloading, I'm hurting. Yeah, I'm a little hurting, I'm a little sore, but that's getting better. I bought me a back brace, and that definitely helps, because the first store I had to unload, the first time I did it, I had like 4 stores. Yo, that kid, 4 stores. That was my first load out of Family Dollar, 4 stores, and I was done. By the 4th store, I was so hurt. I was so tired. I really was. So after that, I was like, yep, I need to buy me a back brace. So I bought me a back brace, and yeah, it works great. It does. It prevents my lower back from hurting, which, that was the only part of my back that was hurting after I unloaded, was my lower back. So now with the back brace, it doesn't hurt. You gotta watch your lifting technique, especially when you're lifting heavy boxes, from the floor of the trailer. You got to keep your technique. You don't want to hurt your back, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably why what contributed to a lot of my issues when I did the first time. I wasn't watching my lifting technique. It's very important, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So now my body's getting used to it. It's still a lot of work. It's a good workout. You're talking about a total body workout? Yeah, that's what it is. Total body workout. So on my way right now to Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. I got 2 stores to unload tomorrow. Got to be at the first store at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm headed to a service area that's about an hour outside of where I'm going. So yeah, so got a question: how many loads per week, or how many trailers per week? So far I haven't done more than 2 trailers per week out in the same week. And actually today honestly is my first load, my first trailer for this week. So this is Wednesday. So I'm dropping off tomorrow, heading back to the DC, and then I'm picking up another trailer, hopefully picking up another trailer that's going to carry me to the house. So that's that's going to be my second load for the week. Well, how was the pay? Oh shit, the pay is excellent. The pay is great. This is the most money I have made in a week in my entire life. All right. So, we get paid every day, regardless if we're working or not. We just have to be available to work. So, I'm not even gonna put the number out there. But I get paid every day, 7 days a week, whether I'm unloading or I'm sitting at home. But you have to be available to work. So that is the thing. That's fine with me. I will say that my take-home number, at least last week's take-home number, was over 6, and that's net. That's after USA takes their cut, and that was also after my truck payment, insurance, and all that. So, and I didn't have any fuel come out. Well, the reason I didn't have any fuel come out was because since I switched to this account, I haven't been using my company card. I've been using my own fuel cards. So, yeah, I started doing that because these fuel prices are ridiculous, bro. They're ridiculous. I never thought I would be happy to be fueling up at $4.50. You know what I'm saying? But that is where we're at today. I'm happy if I can fill up for $4.50, $4.40, $4.30. I'm ecstatic. That was another reason why I I like being on the Family Dollar account. Since I'm not running up and down the roads that much, I'm not spending a lot of money on fuel because I'm not traveling that much. So, but don't get me wrong, I'm still spending a lot compared to what I would be spending if, you know what I'm saying, I'm still spending a lot. I'm just not spending as much as if I was taking loads off the load board. It's a lot of people that are hurting, you know what I'm saying? And now we're about to get off into, what's going on with USA. The load board is still trash. I don't understand it. I don't understand why the load board is still trash. But it's still trash. It's like, I'm not looking at it as much, but just talking to other drivers, and what I do look on it, the fuel surcharge, FSC, is terrible. I don't understand what's going on. There are other companies who are giving their drivers discounts because the fuel is so high. I don't understand why we can't get any discounts at USA Truck. I don't understand it. They talking about they made record-breaking profits this year, and most of those record-breaking profits came at the behest, or on the backs of the owner, the lease purchase, the IC program. But yet, we only still getting a 15-cent discount on fuel. I don't understand it. So when we as IC drivers see in the news or in the papers that USA Truck is making record profits this year, making record profits this quarter, it's buying electric trucks, yeah, it makes us mad. And in the same article, they say that the I think it's 60% of their profits came off the IC program. So when we hear that they're making record profits, but we're not seeing any of that in any form whatsoever. We're not seeing it in fuel discounts. We're not seeing it in increase in line haul, in the loads, the load board. We ain't getting no bonuses, So we're not seeing any of their record profits, but yet they're making money, most of their money, off of us, the IC program. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people's anger, and that's why a lot of people are leaving, because I seen example. I'm not even gonna say the company name. A friend of mine sent me a load that he's taking, okay? The load is going from Aberdeen, Maryland to, Lake City, Mississippi? Lake something, Mississippi. The load is paying $4,300. And the FSC is $679. I have never seen the FFC on a USA load board that high. Okay? Never. So that's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people at other companies show you what their loads board is like and their loads and stuff like that, it makes you want to leave USA, because it's like we have voiced over and over and over about the load board. They keep telling us that the load board is just a reflection of the market, which in my opinion that's a whole bunch of bullshit, because the market is hot. The market has been hot really the entire year. There may have been one period where the prices dipped down, but they shot right back up. So you can't tell me that the market is cool, or our load board rates are reflective of what the market is. And when we are presented with loads from other load boards, and their load boards is just way and above what USA loads are, and sometimes it be on the same load. You see the same load, or you can see on one company's load board going from this one destination to the other destination, and you can see that same load. It's not the exact same load, but it'd be a similar load going from that same place to the same destination, and it'd be like $2,000 cheaper. Why? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. Not at all. But you say our load board is competitive with the other load boards out there, and that's not. That's not. In my opinion, that's not true. It's not true. So, yeah, you still have a lot of people leaving USA because nothing is changing. No matter how much we voice our opinion on stuff, nothing is changing, which that's crazy to me, because if the majority of your profits came because of the IC program, when would you make your IC drivers at least somewhat happy so you can continue getting those record-breaking profits? I mean, that's just my logic. I mean, I don't know shit. I'm just a driver. You know what I'm saying? I have my own company to run. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. So, yeah, it's people still leaving, and people are still, complaining about the same thing, which right now is a legitimate complaint because fuel has gone up, what, $2 in the last month and a half. The fuel has went up in $2, and you have other companies that are able to do something for their drivers, but USA, nope. USA is steady Freddy. We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. Alright. Since you're gonna keep doing what you've been doing, I have to make some changes. That's how drivers feel. That's how a lot of drivers feel. So at this time, I'm good because I'm on a Family Dollar account. And even that, for some drivers, didn't work out the way it has worked out for me. Because when they put it out, Family Dollar said they needed X amount of drivers to come from X amount of DCs, okay? So, people put in their bid, it's like, yeah, I want to do it. When they came out with that, I was like one of the first ones to jump on it in the Virginia area. All right, I got my boy. He was, right behind me. He jumped on it too. It's like, yo, yeah, let's do it. We jumped on it almost at the same time. So, what ended up happening is that first week that we were supposed to start. Well, first of all, the start date got pushed back by a day. So, we were supposed to start on a Tuesday, and then they said, well, don't report Tuesday, report Wednesday. Alright, now we're gonna report Wednesday, which was fine. But some other DCs didn't even start work that Wednesday. It was later than that. And then they decided, hey, well, we don't need that many drivers now, so we're going to basically cull the herd. We're going to let some drivers go. And that's what they did, even from the Virginia account. From my knowledge, from the Virginia account, it was supposed to be 7 drivers from USA. But when they cut it to 3. So from 7 to 3. And, one of the guys that got cut, he had a hard time getting his money. Because like I said, the account, from the start until now, you're getting paid as long as you were available. So he was available Tuesday. We did a backhaul Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We didn't do anything. I was home. That's the longest I've been home since I've been with USA. I was home that first week after the backhaul, which was from Chesapeake, which is where where I live. I took the backhaul up to the DC, and then I headed back home. And I sat home until the next Tuesday. So I was almost a whole full 7 days. I almost didn't know what to do with myself. I had to keep checking with my DMs, like, hey, we getting paid, right? I just want to make sure we getting paid because I ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody called. Ain't nobody said nothing. He was like, yeah, you're still getting paid. As long as you're available, you're getting paid. So, yeah, it got to the point Tuesday. I was like, shit, I'm ready to go. I felt like I was just not making money, even though I was, but that's how I felt with being at home so long. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no planned vacation or anything. And trust me, it felt good. It felt great. I got a lot of stuff done that I needed to. But man, I was like, oh, You sure we getting paid? I don't know how many messages I sent in talking about, yo, we still getting paid, right? But, you know, true to word, we still got paid. And they were just making, I guess, you know, one of the guys that was on the Virginia account with us, they ended up calling them and telling them, hey, sorry, but, you know, we don't need you any longer. So that happened to him on, I think, Friday. So, but still, he still had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was 4 days that was still owed to him. And when he got his settlement, it wasn't up there. So he did eventually get it though. But yeah, so, but other than that, you know what I'm saying, Family Dollar account has been going good. I'm going to stay up here as long as I can, you know what I'm saying, because honestly, it's been accelerated what I needed to do, what I wanted to do. It's accelerated that. So, yeah, I'm going to stay up here as long as I can. Not only because of the pay, it's just because I don't want to go back on the line. I'm not too, you know, not too quick to want to go back and start picking loads from the load board again and running like I was, because of the fuel prices and because of the loads on the load board. Those two things combined, you know, have people out here hurting. Got guys not even don't want to go out because the load board is trash and the fuel is high, but you got to do something because you still got that truck payment to make. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm good. I don't care if I got to unload 3 trailers in a week, 4 stores. I'm not going anywhere until this thing is done. So that's my current situation, and like I said, I'm good for the time being. And I don't know what's going to happen with USA. When I finish the Family Dollar account, you know what I'm saying, then I'll see where I stand and everything. But as of right now, I'm good. But I know everybody's not. And, you know, we have a Facebook group, and I see all the complaints, and I see the responses, and, you know, it's just not looking too good. So, if somebody asks me if USA is still a good company to come to, my answer to you will be, you know, it was for me at the time that I came here. You're asking me that question right now, real time, I don't know. But that would be my answer. I don't know. It depends on what factors you're looking to come. What circumstances are you looking to come here under? For what I wanted, USA has been great. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, what I came here for, but for somebody else to come here for, you know, that could be 2 totally different things. So, it is what it is. And this truck shortage is hurting people too. I had thought about, you know, getting out of the tail truck and going to SFI. It's too long of a wait. When I called back in February, the lady told me, well, it's a 6 to 9 month wait. She was like, yo, call me back in April to see what our situation is. Had a friend of mine call last week. The wait list has gone from 6 to 9 months, or 9 to 12 to 14 months. So, yeah, and it's the same thing with tail. So, I don't know. No, I know what's good for me. I know what's good for me and what I'm doing. If anybody had questions on what they should do at this point, I don't know. I would tell you, I don't know what to tell you other than to do what's best for you. You know, at this point. So, and I don't, you know what I'm saying, you have to make that determination for yourself of what's best for you. So, can you still make money here in USA? Previous videos, I say you still can make money, but since these fuel prices went up, I don't know what type of money you can make with USA. Really, I don't. I'm on a special project. If I wasn't on this special project, you know, some of the checks that some of the settlements that I have brought on in the past, you know, would be way down just because I would be spending that much more on fuel. I'm sure people's fuel costs have doubled. You know what I'm saying? When I first got here, I was trying to stay under $800 a week. Doing pretty good. Could I stay under $800 now, picking off the load board? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm confident that my fuel would double. My fuel costs would double. And with my fuel costs doubling, I couldn't not run the same loads that I ran when I was just staying under $800 a month. Impossible. So, all that being said is, you know, for me right now, I'm in a good situation. But you know what they say, good situations don't last. So I'm really prepping for the day when this account does end. Make sure I be in a good position, putting money away, so that when I do have to get back out here on the load board, it won't be too bad for me. So that's all I got for you.